Today is the 18th of February 2001. Last week we talking about Charita, the 6 kinds of temperaments. And today we're going to study about Bhavana, mental culture, and Nimitta, the signs or images. Now we just study about samatha meditation, tranquility meditation. We're not talking about insight vipassana meditation yet. So today we're going to finish this samatha meditation. What kind of this subject of meditation can be attained? The jhana and so on. We should know that it's not every subject of meditation can be attained jhana. Some is not. So we are going to study about that today. Here's bhavana first. Bhavana is the mental culture. Here are 3 bhavana. Here are 3 stages of mental culture. In Pali, they call Parikama Bhavana. You already see that, right? Number 1 here. Parikama Bhavana. The Parikama Bhavana is mean the preliminaries of mental culture. Preliminaries of mental culture. When meditative, for the beginnings, they take any kind of subject of meditation and they practice their meditation. This we call Parikama Bhavana, the preliminaries, mental culture. And number 2 is the Upachara Bhavana. Upachara is mean the approximate mental culture, the approximate mental culture. This means when you practice meditation, observe your mind on this your primary object. You gain some concentration. Almost gain jhana. This approximate mental culture. In Pali, they call Upachara Bhavana, the approximate mental culture. And the 3 is Appana Bhavana. Appana Bhavana. Appana Bhavana is mean concentrative mental culture. Concentrative mental culture. Now you gain one pointedness of the mind. This means you gain jhana already. At that stage, are called Appana Bhavana. Remember when we study thought processes before we gain a jhana, Parikama, Upachara, so on. The last one is jhana. This jhana is mean jhana citta. Right? You gain jhana. This appana. Appana and jhana is the same. Appana Bhavana, concentrative mental culture. And regarding about Nimitta, the sign, here Nimitta, we have 3 signs or 3 images. 3 images. Number 1 is the Parikama Nimitta. See that, the last one. Parikama Nimitta is mean preliminaries image. For example, maybe you take Earth Kasina to meditate on. This Earth Kasina itself is called Parikama Nimitta, the preliminary image. And you keep going on to practice on your subject of meditation. And later on, you will be able to close your eyes and visualize the object. And then we call Ugaha Nimitta in Pali. Ugaha Nimitta, the visualized image. The visualized image. As some they call abstract image. Same. Abstract image. This means this sign, this image is perceived by the mind as if seen by the eyes. For example, when you meditate on this earth kasina, firstly maybe you have to open your eye, look at earth kasina, and say Patui, 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 or earth, earth, earth. Later on, you don't need to see by your eye. Even you close your eye, you can see that, right? This we call visualize image. After that, you practice on your meditation. Finally, you will gain this Patibhaga Nimitta. Patibhaga Nimitta is mean the conceptualized image. Conceptualized image. Conceptualized. Patibhaga Nimitta. You can call that conceptualized image or counter image. This image, the point of meditation, free from original defects, is well established in the mind of this meditator. At that stage, this means you gain jhana. And here, what you should know is the bhavana and nimitta. I would like all of you to note it down. This parikama nimitta. This is the preliminary image, and ugaha nimitta, visualize image. This level, this means for a bhavana mental culture, just still in preliminary mental culture. It will match this nimitta and image and bhavana. For example, you practice the earth kasina. The first, because the preliminary image, and later on becomes the visualized image. But for the bhavana, still parikama bhavana, preliminary mental culture. And later on, you will gain this patibhaga nimitta, the conceptualized image. At that moment, at that level, is your bhavana, is upachara bhavana and appana bhavana. The approximate mental cultures and the concentrative mental culture. So make easy parikama nimitta, ugaha nimitta. At that level, it's still in parikama bhavana. And patibhaga nimitta, at that level, is the upachara bhavana and appana bhavana. So now we know these three stages of mental culture and the three signs or three images. Now we have to look at all the 40 subjects of meditation. What kind of meditation can be attained jhana? So look at the first page. Okay? First page, we look at one by one. Kasina 10, right? Kasina 10. This is the Pathavi Kasina, Earth Kasina. Number 2, Water Kasina. Number 3, Fire Kasina. Number 4, Air Kasina. This is a four kasina. This all, what's mean all? Look at above. Charita 6. This is suitable for all charita. See that, right? All means all charita. Whatever temperaments you have, you can practice this earth kasina, water kasina, fire kasina, air kasina. It's mean all. Ba is mean parikama, bhavana. UP is mean upachara. AP is mean apana. Right? Apana. So this means who practice earth, water, fire, air, kasina, this four kasina, this is the parikama bhavana, preliminary, mental culture, upachara bhavana, approximate, mental culture, apana bhavana, concentrate to mental cultures, 10. For the nimitta here, peace means parikama nimitta, preliminary image. UG means ugaha nimitta, the visualized image. PT means padibhaga nimitta, conceptualized image. So you can gain these three kind of images. And for the jhana, first to fifth, see that? First to fifth. This means you can gain first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. Who practice this earth kasina, water kasina, fire kasina, air kasina. See that, right? After we understand this one, the remaining is very easy. It's now good number 5. This is the Nila Kasina. Yes, blue Kasina, number 5 blue Kasina, number 6 yellow Kasina, 7 red Kasina, 8 white Kasina. This is the blue, yellow, red and white. This we call 4. This is the Kala Kasina. Who practice on this 4 Kala Kasina is suitable with what kind of temperament here? Dosa, you see, hateful temperament. See, is suitable for them to practice the Kala Kasina. And who practice the Kala Kasina, they can obtain what kind of bhavana? 3 kind of bhavana. See that, right? 3 kind of bhavana. What kind of images? 3 images can be obtained. What about jhana? The same. First to fifth jhana can be attained. And number 9 is space kasina. Number 10 is light kasina. This space kasina and light kasina are suitable for all temperaments. See that, right? All temperaments. And you can obtain these 3 mental cultures, 3 images, and for the jhana, first to fifth is attainable. This rule, you have to understand that. And now go to asubha 10, impurities. Impurities 10. This impurity from 11 to 20. Get the same. It's raga charita, suitable for this lustful temperament. Yeah, only first jhana. Yeah, you're right. And this for the bhavana, 3 kind of mental culture. For the karma, 3 images. But for the jhana, only first jhana only can be attained. You see, someone say that I practice on these impurities and I gain the second jhana. It's impossible. Only first jhana. Why is it only first jhana? Here's the reason here. Because the objects are very gross. See, this bloated corpse or this color corpse and so on. The objects are gross. When objects are gross, what do we need? We need vitakka, initial application, to direct our minds to this object. So we still need vitakka, initial application. So initial application, when we study about the factors of jhana, the first jhana, vitakka, remember that, right? Vitakka, initial application, vichara, sustained application, and piti, rapture, sukha, happiness, and upekkha, equanimity. See that, vitakka in first jhana. For the second jhana, no vitakka, no initial application anymore. Remember that, right? That's why here the object is gross. That's why you need this vitakka, initial application. Yes?
If you've got that kind of temperament, you want to get the first, but get dosa, which I would say is one of the worst, then you can get the first to the fifth.
Yes?
That means how you get from the first.
All this means, but if you just practice only impurities, you cannot gain second jhana. But you have to change your object. You have to change your object. You change your object. If just only asubha only, just first jhana. But here you should remember, in those days most people, they practice these impurities. To develop this detachment from their body. After they practice that, just the first jhana is attained. But the first jhana attained here, vitakka, vichara, piti, rapture. This sukha, happiness. When piti, raptures arise in their body, in their mind, and then they not concentrate on this samatha object anymore. They concentrate on this rapture, this happiness. And then become vipassana, this rapture arising and disappearing. Right? This sukha arising and disappearing, this means in Satipatthana, they concentrate on this, the piti, sukha, and they realize the three characteristics of our mind and body, and then they gain even arhat. That's based on this asubha first. And who just only want to practice asubha only, just only first jhana can be attained. Or I used to tell you about who practice skeleton, this asubha bhavana. One monk, remember? When the lady and left, he sees the tail, right? A skeleton, and then he becomes rapture, and then rapture and happiness rise, and concentrate on this rapture, happiness, and then gain arhat. See, based on this skeleton. Yeah. We need to contemplate on these impurities sometimes. For we sit meditation, remember I told you about that. This we call guardians meditation, or we can get sportive meditation, or reflection on the virtue of the Buddha, and reach our loving kindness, and reflection on this, the impurities of our body, and reflection on the death. This four. We should consider about that, reflection about that for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then sit meditation. The useful for meditator, even who practice insight vipassana meditation. So I will talking about it later today, regarding about this. It's not from the original scripture. It's from my opinions, what I used to consider. To later about that. And Anusati 10, reflection or recollection, we call Anusati 10. And Buddha Anusati, just a reflection on the Buddha. Dhammanusati, reflection on the doctrine. Sanghanusati, reflection on order. Silanusati, reflection on moralities. Jaganusti, reflection on generosity. And Devadanusti, reflection on deities. Altogether 6, right? The 6 kind of this meditation are suitable for those who have saddha, faithful temperament. Yeah, faithful or devout temperament, faithful temperament. In Pali, called saddha, right? Saddha charit. Because you have the devout temperament, faithful temperament, where you concentrate on the virtue of the Buddha and so on, you will gain concentration, you will be happy. And who practice on this 6th subject of meditation, just parikama bhavana, this preliminary state of mental culture, and upachara bhavana, approximate mental culture. It's no apana bhavana. This means